What's up guys, Syiler here, and I'm back with a kind of easy mount guide. This one's going to be on the Black Drake, and this comes from Obsidian Sanctum 3 Drakes 10 man, which is located in Wormrest Temple in Dragonblight in Northrend. Now this is a level 80 raid, and there's a look at the mount if you're interested. That's the Black Drake. Now this is a kind of easy to get mount, and the reason I say that is because most classes should be able to solo this. And this is a solo look at the raid. It is a raid, so you will need to be in a raid group, don't forget that. And you need to make sure the difficulty is set to 10 player. So right click on your character portrait with your health and mana or resources. Go to raid difficulty and set it to 10 man difficulty. Not 10 man heroic, just 10 man normal. Now if you do this on 25 man, you will get a different Drake. You'll get the Twilight Drake. But 25 man soloing is going to be very difficult, so I wouldn't recommend that for the time being. You can give it a go if you want, but I'd recommend just trying this on 10 man if you do need the Black Drake, sorry. And then come back next week and maybe get some friends in and then do the Twilight. You should be able to solo it with 3 to 5 people very easily, or, you know, not solo, but do it in a group of 3 to 5 people on 25 man. So the way you get this mount, and the mount is 100% guaranteed drop chance, only if you complete certain criteria. And the criteria is to kill Sapharion with 3 drakes still alive. So you can see these Twilight Drakes that I've just run past. They need to be alive before you pull the boss. So you cannot pull them, you can't aggro them, and you especially can't kill them. If you do end up aggroing them by accident, just either die or run out the instance and reset it. You cannot kill these drakes. If you do, then you'll get saved to the instance, you won't even be able to reset the instance. They won't respawn until the raid resets, like, next week. So if you do kill one by accident, you have pretty much broke it until next week. Because they count as mini bosses, you do get, you did get emblems of frost or whatever it was back then. So they do actually give you something, so make sure you don't kill them. So as you can see, I'm clearing out the trash as well. The reason for this is when you pull the boss, all the trash pulls as well. So you want to make sure all the trash is dead, because it just makes the fight a lot harder than it needs to be. It doesn't take long to clear out the trash anyway, so just make sure you get all that cleared. And you make the fight considerably easier for yourself, especially seeing as though the Guardians, I think it is, put a healing buff out, a curse which will heal Sapharion and make the fight like a lot harder basically. So you do want to make sure they're all dead. So the fight in general isn't too difficult. As I said, most classes should have no issues with soloing this, especially at level 90 in decent gear. You should have not an issue at all. The only classes that might struggle in soloing, well, probably will struggle in soloing, is healing classes. That's because you have no real damage output. But DPS and tank classes should be perfectly fine. So for the actual boss, what's going to happen is when you pull him, the drakes will kind of activate and they'll give him a buff. He'll go to 3 million HP, which isn't that much. And then during the course of the fight, the drakes will assist him. 30 seconds in, Tenebron will join, and that'll summon like eggs that will spawn whelps. 75 seconds later, Shadron will spawn, which will just give him like increased damage. And then finally, Vesperon will spawn, which does like shadow traps. Now the problem is you can't let all 3 drakes spawn. If you do, then the boss will go immune, and you basically need to kill the drakes before you can kill the boss. So you have about 2 minutes to kill the boss, which should be plenty of time. As you see, I burnt that down in 30 seconds. So that's more than enough time to kill the boss. The other things you'll need to worry about are these lava blazes, and he will also do lava walls, which you can just step in the gap and you won't be hit by it. And that's it. So enjoy your Black Drake. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!